Invocation to the Supreme God, to the Great Divine Father and the Great Divine Mother. Thank you for your priceless blessings, for your divine light, divine love, divine guidance, divine love and mercy in a healing and physical healing. Thank you for the inner strength to practice regularly. Thank you for the blessing of divine guidance, divine help, and divine protection, for illumination, for abundance, for prosperity. Thank you. To my great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great ones, to our higher soul, to our divine self, we thank you all for your great blessings. We thank you so much. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. Again, say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. Once again, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love, 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 love. By the way, just in case before before we go forward, when we invoke for this energy of love, we are not invoking for an emotional form of love at all. The emotional form of love is sort of something which is left far behind. It may manifest as a lot of peace and feeling of joy and happiness in love if you do it sincerely, but that is not the love of emotion. That is a love which comes from a much, much higher plane of existence, called as the Buddhic plane, or in Hinduism, it's called as the plane of the Krishna, or in Christianity, it's called as the Christ consciousness. From some of those planes, it's very powerful. It's very, very, very powerful. But it also depends upon your, majorly to a degree, it depends upon your connection with that plane. Which means if you are just starting out on the meditation practice and in previous incarnations you've done nothing, it very less may come or nothing may come. As you progress along the path, more and more juice will start to come, basically. So it's something like that. It's relative. There's no one line answer for it. Okay. All right. Let's go forward. But that's what we're aiming for. Like there are different degrees of developments for everybody. So this may give a lot of juice to somebody and very less to somebody. It depends upon their own inner mechanism. All right. Be aware of the crown chakra. Imagine yourself as a powerful big flame without any smoke, radiating in all directions. That's a portion of extremely, extremely tiny portion of God, undetached from God. Mentally say, I am not the body. I am not the emotions. The pain of the body and the pain of the emotions have nothing to do with me. I am not the body, I am not the emotions. I am not the thought. The mental body is separate from me. I am not the thought. All the wrong thoughts, all the right thoughts, they're just thoughts, they are not you. I'm not the mind. Not the mind. I am the soul. The soul, the soul, the truth. I, the soul, am connected and one with my higher soul. Imagine lots of fire being poured down on your flame, and it's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Connected to a very, very powerful flame. Keep your awareness on the crown chakra. I, the soul, am connected and one with my divine spark. I, the soul, am connected and one with God. Connected and one with all. All right. Now be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Let's verbalize. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, with self honesty, and the will to transform myself. Again, say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, with self honesty, and the will to transform myself. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with awareness, self honesty, and the will to transform myself. I very humbly thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's do a quick purification session, everybody. Imagine a great, great sun in front of you. Visualize a big, bright sun. Whatever comes out of your system will go inside the sun and get burned away. Let's start. Say to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of anger, cruelty, injury, criticism, hatred, malice, irritation, violence, rage, and revenge from my entire system, and please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of lust, greed, attachment, domination, poverty, and tendency to steal from my entire system, and please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you, thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of lying, pretending, distortion, manipulation, ego, pride, low self-esteem, insecurities, prejudice, self-delusion, jealousy, enviousness, and guilt from my entire system, and please sacrifice all of these energies to the great Sun God. Thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of procrastination and laziness of all types. Extract them out from my entire system, and please sacrifice all of these to the great Sun God. Thank you. Thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of addiction, obsession, and excessiveness of all types from my entire system extracted. Please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. To the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of stress, emotional trauma, fear, anxiety, depression, pent-up emotions, doubts, and resentments from my entire system, and please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with loving kindness and non-injury in my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Please bless me with patience, understanding, tolerance, mercy, compassion, and inner forgiveness. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with the virtue of generosity and non stealing. Please bless me with a compassionate, generous heart that I may give and share to those in need. Thank you also for blessing my life with abundance, with wealth, and with riches. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with clarity and sharpness of mind. Please bless me with accurate perception and correct expression, that I may have humility, objectiveness, and a good self esteem. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with one pointedness and constancy of aim and effort. Please bless me with an iron will and inner power to do great things. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with moderation and non excessiveness so that I may live a balanced and prosperous life. Thank you so much. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with peace, power, prosperity, and purpose in my life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, before we go forward for today's session, I'd like you to recollect that in your entire past week, Tuesday to Tuesday, you've had arguments with people or mishaps with people, misconducts with people. I'd like you to go through it in your mind. Look at how your conduct was. Look at how your reaction was. You look at how what was your participation. Were you holding too tightly to your viewpoint? Were you unwilling to listen? Did you not know how to deal with the situation, so you ended up reacting? There must be some reason. Think about it. Or are you too busy blaming the other person that you don't see what you're doing or what you're not doing? Sometimes we're too busy finding faults in others that we don't see anything wrong with ourselves. The wisest person is that who will see the fault only within himself or herself and go about fixing it and not bother about the other person at all. All right. So I'm hoping you have some understanding of your situation now, better than what you had. Come, let's do some forgiveness with that particular person. Raise your hands. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. First of all, for anything, we first project love. Say, Lord God, make me a very humble instrument of all your blessings, all your energies. Project love now. Lord of love, Lord of love, Lord of love. See that the person is absorbing all the love that you're projecting. No person, by the way, is inherently bad. You should know about it. Situations bring out a different side of the person, but nobody's actually that bad. Project a lot of love, beautiful pink color energy going out. Love, 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 love. And say thank you for bringing into my awareness the weaknesses which I have to work on. I'm very grateful for that. Now, very beautifully say, I completely forgive you for whatever you did to me. I sincerely forgive you. Most of the time that we're things that we are arguing over or have a very, very bad time are not of much importance. Most of the times. Just say, I forgive you. I deeply forgive you. And after doing forgiveness with you, I resume power in my own life, which means you don't have a power over me. I've forgiven you, truly and sincerely forgiven you. Power is back in my own life. Forgive, 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 forgive. And then say thank you for forgiving me also. I had a negative role to play also. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Thank you for being very kind. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you. Now, a very important point about all this is just keep your hands down, is a developing understanding. Keep your hands down. Be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. Now, when you look at the person, in your mind, you will probably try to realize or probably come to an understanding that there is not much that the other person could have done. If the other person would have known better, the other person would have done better. Or sometimes the situation is such that the other person is already very, very stressed about two or three different things going on in life, and you happen to come in his way at a bad moment. Or sometimes what happens is the person has set ideas and expectations about the way things should be, and you don't fulfill them in that way or that manner, which eventually leads to a conflict of interest. All of this summed up basically looks like if the person knew how to act better in a more civilized manner, in a less argumentative manner, less injurious manner, the person would have definitely done it. Most likely, in your case, the situation was that the person didn't know any better. It's maybe the person is emotionally illiterate, doesn't know anything, or knows very, very less, emotionally insensitive or oversensitive. There are a lot of problems which people have which we don't understand. Some people are psychologically ill. All they can do is they know how to damage. But these are extreme cases, no? Not everybody is ill, please. But my point is, there are so many of these cases, and it's very easy to tag people, but not enough patience for us to understand them. Some people just don't want to help you, even though they are married to you. They don't want to help solve your problems. Some people are too much poking their nose in your problems. All kinds of people are there with deep love in your heart. See, I will work on accepting this version of you. I will work on building greater understanding about you. The greater understanding I will have, the lesser problem I'll face with you. Verbally say, I accept you. The way you are, I accept you. Now, acceptance, my friends, does not mean that you allow the person close again or same level of closeness. For example, if you accept that a person has a fever, that acceptance does not mean that you go and sit close to the person. It means you keep the person away till the time the person is recovering, and then of course, you treat the person well, you give them food and water, take care of them, heal them, all of that. But you keep the person away, not anywhere close by. Following the same line, when there is a person who is psychologically sick or doesn't have enough understanding, you accept them as they are, but you don't allow deeper or closer interactions because that tends to hurt you. Like the fever will catch on to you, something like that. You accept them. Okay, that's the way things are with this person, and that's all. So you stop having a problem with this person, basically. All right, now be aware of the crown chakra. Visualize a golden flame and look at that flame and be peaceful. Practice stillness. All right. Let's do a closing prayer to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. Thank you for your great blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we incredibly humbly thank you for your great blessings. We thank you so much. Take care. I hope you guys feel that deep inner peace and use this lesson that we've discussed today to address many of the issues that you have with people around you. The first biggest problem is lack of acceptance. Today, we've at least learned how to cultivate that properly. Yeah. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have fun.